If you've been following along, you know the future in Threadborn Echo revolves around energy, water, AI sept, and even that biometric chip connected to Natalie's brain. Let me show you where my utilities and energy obsession came from and how I connected it to all of that. Around the same time this story was forming, California's power grid was struggling. Aging infrastructure, overloaded transmission lines, and failing transformers were sparking massive fires. Those fires turned into vast wildfires that destroyed homes and businesses and cost people their lives. It was all over the news at the time. I started paying close attention to how utilities manage power, from nuclear and hydroelectric to coal, early solar, and wind. The company I worked for ended up with deep roots in the utility sector, so I was surrounded by conversations about grid management and modernization. At the same time, I was fascinated by biometric devices connected to the brain and how that kind of tech might evolve over 300 years. In Natalie's world, that temporal lobe chip she receives at 8 years old is her interface to information, to AI set, and to the grid itself. All of that fed straight into this book. The fictional grid in Threadborn Echo is built on top of a real concern: who controls power, how fragile these systems are becoming, and what happens when you plug both AI and the human brain directly into that network. In the next video, I will shift from the technical side back to the creative side and talk about how I can't say it, how world building this story and working with my family became its own kind of fun. There were some rough spots, don't get me wrong, but along the way, building this world became so unbelievably entertaining and rewarding long before there was a finished book.